got you all bottled up. I was ready for the outcome for the culmination of my evil plan. In 28 minutes, my fleas will have worked their way into each agent's neural pathways. And then my mind control will be permanent. I will single-handedly take control of every Alka agent. Susan, Jim, Tracy, Connie, to the Barreto Cutter. I hope you find my accommodation.
But the resident panda bear. Michael, we did this one in 4 days. Yeah, 10 people. Put the tickets when you got there.
Good afternoon, West End.
I'm Don Shore, owner of West End Architectural Salvage. We have a 50,000 square foot warehouse packed with stuff we renovate, reinvent, and use to redecorate the homes of our clients.
I want to deconstruct them and use the pieces and parts to go on the table.
Where you see dust and rust, I see the building blocks of America.
I'd say this is probably World War I, maybe World War II.
We turn what others have thrown away
What do you have? Oh my God.
into cool custom pieces right here in Iowa.
Wow.
The bike parts underneath. I love it.
Super cool.
Creative, far beyond anything we had imagined. Dawn, the crazy redheads are here at the truckload of stuff.
Okay.
My favorite part of the workday is when our pickers pull up with trucks. Today we have Cindy and Joanne, and they call themselves the two crazy redheads. And they typically bring us some of the most unusual stuff.
Are they still redheads?
Mm-hmm.
They're still crazy?
Probably.
Morning, ladies.
Hey,
How are ya?
good. How are you?
Good. I like the big windmill.
Good.
Do.
It was on an acreage in West Des Moines. Never assembled there, but it's been sitting there being beautiful for probably 40 years.
Is it really?
It's a full one. We never get full ones.
Finding a big, complete windmill is totally rare. Every farm had one because this is what pumped water, it's what generated electricity. This was the vital piece to every farmstead. Imagine this statement on a great big wall. Anytime we can get one of these, somebody else is going to want it. And like you would invent over how we can straighten them back out.
Yeah. As long as you're up on your tetanus, Don.
There's a few people around here I would like to get tetanus because that leads to lockjaw.
Yeah.
So what kind of price are we thinking?
$477.
Why 77? That's kind of odd. But you guys are odd too.
That's our odd number. Is it confusing?
A little bit.
The two crazy redheads, I don't know where they come up with their numbers, but obviously their nickname says it all.
Why don't we go up to 387.77?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Love it.
So what about the boat?
John Bolger.
Where'd you guys get this at?
My grandpa made it.
Seriously?
40s, 50s?
Late 50s.
A John boat is used for duck hunting. It typically has a flatter bottom. I think originally they probably came up the river, and as the railroad became more common, they were able to be mass-produced, brought up here, and it's something we see a lot.
I think it'd be kind of fun to make some kind of like a bench out of it, split it in half. In the past, we've taken old boats and created bookshelves out of them. As far as I know, both benches have never been made here at the store. It's unique, and I know it would sell. I was hoping to have to, cut this in half and get it wrap fabric. If we could be at the 265-ish, that would be great.
265.
Done deal. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
So what's the little round guy?
An outlet meter that was used to test headlights in the 20s. You would approach the car, and the headlight would flash into this, and the meters up here would give the battery voltage and the lamp output.
How much on this?
Oh, isn't he awesome? 77. That magic number again.
I don't have any clue what it's worth. It's an interesting shape. I can almost see us doing some lighting in there.
Yeah, they're kind of fun.
But it's just got so much character on all four sides of the round. And we'll do that. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Here we go.
It's just so interesting. Anytime a bar opens up, they want us to put stuff in it. We're really excited to be working with Fire Trucker Brewery. They've converted an old fire station that was built in the late 60s into a cool brewery. They open in a couple weeks and want us to design something really special for them.
It'd be kind of cool though, because then you can do things that are a little further out there than if we put it in somebody's house.
What are you talking to me?
Like I said, you're not English.
No.
Done. Wow. Dan, how are
Good
you?
to see you again.
Nice to see
I'm
you.
Dan. How are you doing? Great. Thanks for
This
coming
is
over.
cool.
Yeah.
You guys have done a great job already.
Oh yeah, the bar you're leaning on is some black walnut from Neil's place. It's great. The tabletops are doors from the original fire station.
From this building?
From this building.
That is so cool. And it's a great reuse of something that was already here.
Yeah.
The brewery is the former home of the Ankeny Fire Department, which moved into a more modern station in 1998. And then what is it you're thinking that we can help you with?
We need help with the beer garden. Why don't we go and take a look at it?
Okay.
So out here I want to make a big beer garden where everybody kind of gathers together and brings that sense of community in.
Okay.
It's a big biking community here. We expect a lot of big groups to come in. We need some big tables, more communal style tables. Something that's semi-mobile for live music, push out of the way.
What's the look you want out here?
Pretty much all bike themed.
Okay. So if we do some big long tables, like you're saying, just wooden top, and then we deconstruct some bikes, and then maybe we'll do a fender up through this portion, maybe a chain sprocket over here, and then down here are your wheels so you can move it around when you need to.
That's cool. That sounds great. Yeah.
Tell you what, if you start and let us do two, I'll do them for $2,000 a piece.
Sounds good.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate this.
Wow. Rex, I think good, Rex.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of friendly. No offense. I always like to take something that people have one use for and making it into something different. So, Joe, I think we should cut it the long way. I think we should do it this way. Joe and I are wanting to take a boat and create really cool finished seats. I think it'd be more dramatic and more interesting if it was long, you know? So,
What the hell are you doing?
we're deciding which way we're going to cut this.
Still look like a boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's cut it.
Could you move over? You're blocking my son.
Yeah. That's 3 against 1.
Yeah. You want to tip it over? Do we need to unscrew the keel?
I was going to use that as my guide.
Go for it. I'm at point where to. I want you to start right here and work your way down here.
What the hell was that?
They're rescuing the past.
Terry issued something.
That's an old barrel.
The barrel of the rifle would go through there, so this would be the bayonet on the end of a rifle. It's got enough markings here, SFA and some lettering, numbering. I'd say this is probably World War I, maybe World War II.
Really?
Puts it just about as old as your underwear then?
It does.
Yeah. I think we should probably call Cindy and let her know that it's in there because she probably didn't even know.
Absolutely. Do you want to call
Wait, let's see how much it's worth first.
Are you hard?
Yeah, he is.
We've been hired by a local brewery to construct 2 standing height tables out of 8 bikes. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Ron. I got a bunch of bikes for you to look at.
That's right, bikes. I contacted the woodpeckers, Sean and Jenny, and they brought us a load of vintage bikes to look at. Wow, that's a big load. And as always, they brought a ton of other cool stuff.
What's up, man?
Thanks for coming down.
Yeah.
The first thing I saw was this great big long wooden wing on the back of their trailer. So cool. I like it a lot.
And this one here was being built for an old vintage airplane that was about a 1937 twin cockpit plane.
Really?
And the old guy that was building it just got too old and it was time for it to go.
This is so incredible. Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
When you look at this construction,
Look
this
at all
is
these nails.
basically nails and glue, and then they get in it
And fly. Way up there, too.
So I like this, Sean. Every one of these we've had have gone into like a bigger warehouse. Lost 400, I'd buy it.
That'll-
So we're gonna get this. Now
Leave
let's
this
go
here?
through the bikes.
Okay.
So with Fire Trucker Brewery, we're going to incorporate some bicycles into the tables we're building. So I'm looking at the pedals, the handlebars. There's a lot of different parts of a bike that I think are going to be extremely cool and interesting in these tables.
This one's great, Don.
I agree. I love the framework. I want it to have vivid color. I want it to have unique pieces. So when someone comes up and looks at it, they're going, wow, that's a bike.
Double bar on the top, the design of the rear rack tells you that that's a later 50s bike.
So yeah, this one is definitely going to be part of the restaurant.
Sweet. Now this is an earlier bike as well. See, it's got the skip tooth sprocket on it.
A couple of bikes that Sean and Jenny brought were skip tooth sprockets. And what that means is the teeth cut the length about every half inch, mainly in the 40s. And then after that, the design got better, and the teeth were closer together to give you more propulsion and make the bike go faster.
This is another skip tooth sprocket bike, which were dated into the 40s. Girl's bike with a nice little baby carrier on it.
Oh, definitely beautiful. That's awesome.
How much can I get this one for?
400.
This one's ready to go.
Yeah. Good thing you're wearing your hair helmet.
Woo! Look at you go.
Got so much hair care product in there that he wouldn't hurt his head.
Wheels are going flat on me.
Good to you.
Bicycle Brian!
Brian! What the hell are you guys doing?
So these are going to be part of the Firecracker Brewery table concept.
Okay.
But I want to deconstruct them and use the pieces and parts as opposed to trying to make a table look like it's part of a bicycle.
Okay. And make them mobile tables. And so they'll be able to roll these in or roll them into a different area if they need to.
Well, there's one thing Brian's good at, it's deconstructing.
Well,
We don't have it totally fleshed out. I don't want to lose any of the character of the rest of the pieces. We just need the wheels off, and then we can go from there and see what we have.
brewery, said, beer involved?
When we install them, they'll probably let us have one.
Without beer, there will be no install.
Morning, boys.
Hey, Hal, the 80s called. They want their jeans back.
These are my skinny pants.
Not really.
Enough from the peanut gallery. So, how's it going?
Good. Got a good half. We're ready for some tables on each end and a place for the cushion to go. But obviously we have a couple problems. I mean, your standard bench height is about 18 inches. We're less than 8 right now. So
I guess I didn't even think about that.
did you think about this? We're not exactly stable. I don't know, what were you thinking?
I guess I didn't think about it.
A, the Dreisen. B, the Lawson. C, the Pinnell.
4 teams, 1 goal. Money, money, money. The race is on the look.
What we can get.
Where are friends at today?
17. So it's been crazy in the shop. I've got these tables we're building for Firecracker Brewery that I need to get finished. It's a great concept. It's got bikes, it's got the pedals, the handlebars, and Hal and Joe are working on the boat project. It's going to be really cool.
We got a little stability problem.
We need something to hold it sturdy or straight.
Yeah, some kind of a base. We got to bring it up. We got to stable it out.
I really thought that the bench might hold itself and be high enough, but a standard bench height would be 18 to 19 inches high. Right now, I'm at 8 inches.
I was thinking we could do it out of tube steel, just set right down in there, almost like a cradle.
Yeah, I want something a little bit more organic looking.
What if you work in those larger barn beams that we have?
Those big beams we got outside.
Yeah, we could notch it into wherever you want the one to allow.
Yeah.
2 out to the outside edges.
I think that's a good idea. Get her done. Thanks, guys.
appreciate it.
At least that means I can break out the chainsaw.
Which will be fun for sure.
So about 3 times a day, people bring down things from upstairs, wondering what they are. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
So I get to teach what we have to people who are very curious.
I just have a question for you.
Okay.
I really like these, but I can't figure out for the life of me what they are. It's driving me crazy.
What do you think they are?
I don't know if it's an old jewelry box. I'm baffled.
These are foot warmers for buggies. Pre-1910.
Okay.
Your feet would be here. You would put a heated charcoal piece in here, and that would stay hot to keep your feet warm when you're on a buggy ride.
How much are they?
70 of these. That's 140 if you need me to do the math.
I got it. Thanks,
Okay.
so. I'm going to take them. I love them.
How are the tables, guys? Ooh, that's looking good. I like that. I love this. This is super cool. But once people are standing here, what's under the table?
A bike.
Right. But you saw it when you walked in because you're shorter. All I saw was that chick over there in the bike shorts. That's all I saw. So I really love the base, but I think the top, we need to put some interest in it, some visual interest. Gears and chain and the pieces that we can get flat into the top. So when you're here, you see it, as opposed to what's down here that you don't see.
I'm concerned about having too much stuff on the table. I think it's going to get way too busy.
And to me, just the wooden tabletop is too boring. I think it has to have something.
I would just keep it simple and plain and let the wood speak by itself.
Which I get, but when you look at this table, what about the wooden table says fire trucker or bicycle or anything but a wooden table?
Wood, burns, fire. I don't want to junk it up, but Don is always about more is more. I think the wood alone is simple enough and is interesting enough.
I don't want it crazy busy, but I think it needs something. Hal, you're the designer. Why don't you make the design in the top?
That's just a big question to me. What are we going to do?
They're rescuing the past. Part of the reason we do what we do.
Don, better come out here and see this boat bench while you got the chance because it's going to sell quick.
Yep, won't be here that long. I love the way the boat bench turned out. The way that Rex designed it makes it... Joe and I had the seat cushions upholstered in red and white to make it look like an old 1940s boat. And we used the oar as a back brace.
I love it. You guys did a good job. So what do you think you want to price it at?
I think maybe $9.50.
I think it was 14.
Really? Yeah. What are we doing in the middle? Like 1200?
Sure.
Let's just sell it.
If this sells, we're going to do the other side.
Is it sold yet?